So a little while ago, I asked on Twitter if anybody had any questions regarding the music business.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
So I'm back at W. We spent the whole night filming for this 24-hour live stream for Ohm. Featured Dua Lipa, Jason Derulo, CeeLo Green, myself, and a whole list full of amazing people from around the world, all doing a bit of charity for COVID and to help people who need help from it. So I figured while I'm here, let's make a video. So we were here last night doing some filming and we ended it early, but take a look. That's where the DJ booth was. We did an amazing 24-hour live stream and I think it went very well. Very, very well. Not bad. Look at this beast. Now that is a full-on camera. This little thing, it's small, but I love it. I love you, camera. Hold on, hold on. So good. So like I was saying, I wanted to help out with a few questions. Now, granted, I'm not the font of all knowledge when it comes to the music business, but I have spent almost my entire life within learning everything I can and trying to get somewhere. So anything I can do to help. The one thing we're short of in this world is information going to the right people. Not enough people know how to make their dreams a reality or how to achieve a goal, and no one's willing to give you the information unless you ask for it. So here I am. So let's see what we got here. DJ Eternal asks, what's the best way to get industry exposure? Keep pushing. I know that sounds like a cliche, but the truth is, the more you keep hammering your name as an artist to as many people within the music business as possible, the more they start to put that name with a face. I've heard that name before, let me check this demo out, let me see what this guy's about. If you're a DJ playing gigs, you'll probably get more bookings because of it. You just gotta keep pushing and pushing and pushing. Keep sending your stuff out. Go hound people. Don't ask for bookings at parties that you don't go to. It's all about support, it's all about being there, face to face, boots on the ground, and yeah, keep pushing. That's it. That's it. Seriously? That's it. Mr. Spock's Ears, good name, asks how to gain fans when you don't do live shows. What promotion services aren't scams? That's a tough one. There's a lot of artists who don't really do live shows. It's all about putting your material out there. Now, the second part of your question, what promotion services aren't scams? If you go to a reputable PR firm in the music business, you should be fine. Super expensive, don't get me wrong. This is not a cheap business, and the underlying word there is business. Take a look at the credits on an album or something like that. It will usually say who it's promoted by, who the PR firm is. If you're in electronic music, pick up Mixmag. Take a look inside. Who's sending out the demos? Who's sending out promos and stuff like that? You just got to do some digging, research. There's 1,000,001 PR firms. It depends on the artist they're promoting, the records they're promoting. It depends on many different factors, but they're out there and there's a lot of them. Vanda asks, marketing and social media strategies for small artists wanting to build their fan base. That's not a question, but I kind of guess what you mean. Strategies, put out your stuff on social media, get it shared, even get your friends, get your mum to like your post. For instance, the Facebook algorithm, the more people like and comment on a post, the more it will show it to your friends and other people. Keep putting stuff out. If you're using Instagram, now Gary Vaynerchuk recommends doing 4 to 5 posts every single day. You might think that's excessive, but my man's doing very well, so you might want to think about that. Now, we can't complain, they're not giving us enough, my reach has dropped, all that kind of stuff, because ultimately, all of this stuff is free. We're posting for free. Harsh Brat, how to make $1 million on music, or how to make any money on music. Dude, set up your own record label, put it on Beatport, put it on iTunes, Traxsource, all of the online stores, and start selling, start promoting. As to how to make $1 million, when I figure that out, I'll let you know. Harshbrat also asks how to create a music hit within 1 hour. I have no idea. If you find out, let me know. Sarantos, my man, I see you everywhere on my Twitter. How you doing? How do you avoid scams? Same way as real life. Keep an eye out, you research, you take a look at who you're dealing with. You know, before you pay a single penny, you're going to find out if it's a reputable firm or not. So just do your research. Insmnc, INSMNC. I don't know how to pronounce that. How do I get on your radio show? Make good records. That's it. Nodience asks how to pitch tracks to labels. Keep sending them. Find out what they actually release, the style of music. I mean, it's no sense sending EDM to a techno label. They're never going to release it. Take a look at your favorite labels, you know, the smaller ones. Start small, grow. Find out what they release, make something that fits their kind of mold. Keep sending. Send them messages, contact them. Remember, people deal with people. These aren't faceless robots. These are people on the other side, just like you. They just happen to be in the label game. You're in the making music game. Red asks how to get the correct exposure that suits your style. Channels that do work to share your music. Is SoundCloud still relevant in the scene? Yes, SoundCloud is still the basis for a lot of artists getting signed all around the world in different genres. People upload their tracks to SoundCloud as private, send it to the labels, they listen to it. If they like it, they'll take it. Is it good for promoting? Of course it is. People are checking SoundCloud, Mixcloud, all these music sites every single day, all around the world in different time zones. You've just got to push and keep consistent. You've got to keep making stuff. You've got to keep putting it out. Put it in front of the right faces, and I'll see you in the releases. Mustacho Experiment. What's your background when it comes to the music business? How did you learn? That is a fantastic question. So I started off as a DJ when I was about 15, just learning the ropes. My parents worked around the music business, not actually in it, but around it. So they worked with nightclubs, bars, venues, all that kind of stuff. And as a kid, I went to work with my parents, so I've always been around music. I did my first gig when I was 16, and I used to play R&B hip hop. By 95, I discovered house music, and I've been DJing consistently since then. I own 2 record labels. I studied entertainment law for 2 years, and sound engineering and studio design. And I'm an avid learner, so I'll watch videos, I'll read books, I'll do whatever I can to learn exactly what I need to know to get ahead. The best advice I can give anyone is learn everything, ask questions. Find someone successful, ask them a question. How do I do this? How do I do that? I haven't got money, but I want to do this. How? That's the biggest thing. If you don't ask, you'll never know. You need to know. The truth is very, very simple. Learn from your f***ups. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. I have made so many mistakes, I've made it an Olympic sport. Seriously, don't be afraid to f*** up. We all do. That's how you learn not to do something, or somebody will point you in the right direction. So yeah, I will help you out as much as possible. All you have to do is ask. I'll try and help you out in any way I can. If you haven't subscribed, maybe consider it. Smash that like button, 2020 style. Where did I get that from? And yeah, it's been good talking. Now you don't have to go home, but you do have to get out of here. See you later.